So you've done your own research, and after hearing about Drip, you're ready to invest some of your hard-earned money. Now, just to make sure, but I'm sure you already know that every investment is a risk, whether it's stocks, real estate, art, or cryptocurrency. You have to understand that there is always a possibility that you can lose it all. But as with all investments, you wouldn't want to invest in Drip if you didn't already do your due diligence and believe in the potential for profit here. Me personally, I've seen it work for me, and I'm confident in the risk to reward possibilities. But I am not you, and you must decide for yourself. Now, having navigated the disclaimers, let's talk about actually moving your money to Drip. And this is honestly the hardest part of the whole investing process, as the cryptocurrency space can be very daunting for beginners and even your average novice. This serves as a barrier to the infancy of the cryptocurrency space. But for the eager ones like you and I, who are motivated to make things happen, that opens up more opportunity for us to capitalize on these opportunities as early explorers in the realm of DeFi. But after you've completed the process once, you'll be ready to teach someone else how to do this. And that can benefit you both, and so on and so on. Now, the first thing that you must do is decide how much money you're able to invest. Some people suggest this simple approach in determining an amount. First, how much can you spend and risk losing forever? So there's risk involved, as we said. Please don't risk more than you can actually stand losing if everything goes bad. Number two, do not invest money for essentials like rent, gas money, electricity, food. Please do not spend the baby's diaper money. Please don't do that. Number three, remember that risk is a prerequisite for reward. It takes money to make money. Number four, analyze what you already waste money on in a month or a quarter or a year and invest that amount instead. So, for instance, chips, candy, Starbucks, designer clothes or shoes, luxuries. Let's take a specific example. For instance, Statista.com finds that the typical worker that does not bring a packed lunch spends between $7 to $12 per workday on lunch. This extrapolates to between $1,750 and $3,000 per year. That's a lot of money that is quote unquote wasted when you could bring your own packed lunch and save that money, or better yet, put that money into an investment. But perhaps you don't spend money on eating lunch routinely, but what do you spend money on? This is for you to determine, and it's a powerful way to get in touch with potential money you could be investing instead of wasting. Everyone's situation is different, so everyone will decide to invest a different amount. A larger sum in the beginning will obviously have a better chance of getting you to your financial goals sooner. But the beauty of Drip is that everyone, no matter how much you start with, can maximize the potential of the network over time. Now that you've decided how much, let's find out what to do with it. First, you'll need a bridge from the fiat currency into the land of crypto. I recommend using Coinbase for this purpose. If you're not familiar with Coinbase, be sure to watch my tutorial right here on setting up an account. If you're already set up, you'll simply transfer money from your account to the Coinbase app. Now, I recommend buying Bitcoin or BTC with the dollar amount that you've set aside for investing in Drip. So if you've allocated $425 to invest in Drip, then buy $425 of Bitcoin to start. This is easily done by the press of a button. Once you've purchased Bitcoin, you're ready to move on to the next step. And now that you have your Bitcoin or BTC, you're ready to move to your next step. And that's moving your Bitcoin from Coinbase to a cryptocurrency exchange. I recommend using KuCoin or OKEX, as these are my personal favorites and highly trusted in the industry. They also make it easier for beginners to grasp trading crypto. You can download both KuCoin and OKEX in your app store or sign up on the desktop versions. Once you're in, you're going to navigate to the Assets tab and then to the Deposit tab. Find the asset that you want to transfer into your wallet. In this case, it's Bitcoin or BTC. And make sure you choose the correct asset, as a mistake can cost you everything. So triple check. And once you're sure, copy the address or pull up the QR code if you're using your phone to scan the desktop site. Now that you have your address copied, you'll need to go back into Coinbase and find your BTC under your assets, and then click send. You'll be prompted to fill in the address of the wallet you're sending your Bitcoin to, which is the same as the address you just copied from the exchange. Again, triple check that it says BTC on Coinbase as well. Once you've checked, enter the amount you're sending, which in this case, you'll probably want to put max. But if you are a very green beginner, you might want to send a small amount as a test at first. Once you receive it on the other end, you can send the rest later. After you're comfortable with what you're sending, push send, and you'll have to verify that you want to indeed send this transaction. Cryptocurrency is sent much quicker than traditional wire systems like SWIFT and is much, much cheaper. This transaction will cost you only a few dollars compared to the expensive traditional money transfer systems. It will take anywhere between a few minutes to about 10 minutes to receive your BTC in your wallet on the exchange. Congratulations, you're ready to move on to part 2 of this process. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you have questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.